Hi guys, welcome to Know Math. My name is Sir Bench Antonio, and on this video, we will discuss the nature of the roots of quadratic equation through discriminant. This lesson is intended for high school mathematics, especially for grade 9 students. If you are not yet subscribed on my channel, please hit like and subscribe for more of my videos. Let us review first what quadratic equation is. A quadratic equation in one variable is a mathematical sentence of degree 2. This can be written in the standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where the values of a, b, and c are all real numbers. We also have this quadratic formula that we can use for us to solve a quadratic equation, and that x equals negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. The discriminant is a part of the quadratic formula under the square root. So this one, b squared minus 4ac, is what we're going to use for us to know the nature of the roots. The discriminant can be positive, 0, or negative, and this determines how many solutions there are to the given quadratic equation. We have different types of discriminant. If the discriminant is a positive number, this indicates that the quadratic has two distinct real number solutions. We have two types of positive discriminant. First is the perfect square positive discriminant, and the other one is the not perfect square positive discriminant. If our discriminant is a perfect square, meaning we have two distinct real rational number solutions. But if the positive discriminant is not a perfect square, we have two distinct real irrational number solutions. So that's the difference between the two. So take note that we need to observe if the given positive discriminant is a perfect square or not a perfect square for us to know if it is a rational or irrational. The other one is a discriminant of 0. If the discriminant is 0, this indicates that the quadratic has a repeated real number solution, meaning we have two solutions but the same value. And the last one is a negative discriminant. That indicates neither of the solutions are real numbers or an imaginary solutions. Let us have an example. Determine the nature of the roots of x squared plus 4x minus 12 equals to 0. So for us to use this discriminant, we need to know the values of a, b, and c. That the value of a here in our quadratic equation is 1. The value of b is 4. And the value of c is negative 12. So what are we to do is to substitute that values on our discriminant. B squared minus 4ac. Our b is 4. So substitute the value of b, which is 4, minus 4 times the a value of 1 and times the c value of negative 12. So let us evaluate. 4 squared is 16. Negative 4 times 1 times negative 12, we have a positive 48. Then 16 plus 48, that will give us 64. Take note that we have a positive discriminant, but observe that 64 is a perfect square number. Therefore, we have two distinct real rational number solutions. So that is the nature of the roots of the given x squared plus 4x minus 12 is equal to 0. Another example, let us determine the nature of the roots of 3x squared plus 4x minus 10 equals 0. Again, the first thing that we need to do is to know the values of a, b, and c. The value of a here in our equation is 3. The value of b is 4. And the value of c is negative 10. So for us to know the nature of the roots, we will use the discriminant formula. B squared minus 4ac. Let us substitute the values of b, a, and c. That our b is 4, and that is 4 squared, minus 4 times the a value, 3, times c, which is negative 10. And evaluate. 4 squared is 16. Then, negative 4 times 3 times negative 10, that will give us positive 120. And 16 plus positive 120 is equal to 136. And this is a positive number. But it is not a perfect square. Therefore, the nature of the roots of 3x squared plus 4x minus 10 is equal to 0. It has two distinct real irrational number solutions. So that is the difference between a perfect square positive discriminant and not a perfect square positive discriminant. Another example. Determine the nature of the roots of x squared minus 6x plus 9. So again, we have to know the value of a, b, and c. The letter a is 1, the value of b is negative 6, and the value of c is positive 9. So substitute the value b squared minus 4ac to the discriminant formula for us to know the nature of the roots. Your b is negative 6 squared minus 4 times your a value, which is 1, times your c value, which is positive 9. So we have here negative 6 squared is 36, positive, by evaluating. Negative 4 times positive 1 times positive 9 is negative 36. 36 minus 36 is 0. And take note that if the discriminant is 0, we have a repeated real number solutions. Or we have two solutions with the same value. Again, repeated real number solutions. Another example. What is the nature of the roots of 2x squared minus 3x plus 7 is equal to 0? So first, know your a, b, and c values. Your a is 2, b is negative 3, and c is positive 7. So let us substitute to the discriminant formula. B squared minus 4ac. Let us substitute the values for us to know the nature of the roots. We have negative 3 squared minus 4 times the value of a, 2, times the value of c, 7. So evaluate, negative 3 squared is 9. Then negative 4 times 2 is negative 8, times 7 is negative 56. That 9 minus 56 is negative 47. And we have a negative discriminant. That negative discriminant indicates that neither of the solutions are real number, or we have an imaginary solution, or two imaginary solutions. Okay, so those are the types of discriminant for us to know the nature of the roots of the given quadratic equation. For your math challenge, what is the nature of the roots of 2x squared minus x plus 3 is equal to 7? Take note that we have a positive 7 on the other side of the equal sign. So try to solve it. And if you know the answer, just comment down below. And do not forget to like and share and subscribe my channel for more of my videos. Thank you so much guys for watching.